This is the SNES review of Gundam Endless Duel. Gosh, I just love this music. Don't you? Okay. There's a large number of characters for the SNES. The stats don't really matter. Ignore them. There are 3 character types so that you might want to acknowledge. There's gun, sword centered, close combat centered, and a balance of the 2. I'm using a balance of the 2 right now. The fighting scenes are double because I couldn't fit it in one video. And I'm trying to save this space. This isn't an exploit, which is in many 2D fighting games, where you get them in the corner and continuously whore them to no end. Up to level 3, this works great, but eventually they'll catch on. Now, you'll notice that the story mode has a considerable lack of a story, don't you think? I mean, 4-word sentences isn't a story. The story is paragraphs. This is no paragraph. Okay. This is the same thing. I just like this exploit a lot. There's a large moveset, but less than half of them actually matter. Because the combos are hard to do and only do as much damage as the heavy punch. So it's just really pointless. Another thing that's an exploit is where you take a gun-centered class, use the heavy gun attack, and go from one end to the other and start attacking them from range. What that does is it does high damage and it knocks you back and them back, so you get farther away every time. Another thing to do is to continuously button mash the punch button, which will give you more armor. If you're in a tight spot, you button mash, you get the armor back. Because when you get multiple hits or combo moves, it increases your armor, which is yellow bar. Something that ticks me off is I'm just not good at fighting with CQC classes. See, that's the reason. I mentioned the bots were dumb. Not these, apparently. He just kept me afloat 3 times. Also jerks. That's my time. Another thing to do is jump kick, which is just horribly effective. Kick spamming, punch spamming, and jump kicking. The sword is good for corner whoring too, so make good use of that. See, it still doesn't matter how many exploits. I can't beat this type of fighter apparently. This is versus mode. What differences do you notice? None? That's what I noticed too. All of the modes are the same. There's no difference. No difference whatsoever. See, the up attack is pretty useless attack. Unless you're all the way at the end, it's like an artillery attack, it won't work. I like this character too. It's really good. See, that's the heavy gun whoring I was talking about. It's really effective. See, same amount of dialogue, no story. And all in versus mode, computer controlled character, all he ever does is... Oh, yeah, this is good. That's that heavy kick the one I was talking about. This character has the most powerful kick. But it doesn't really matter what else she has, because the kick is what you want to use. I heard the phrase girls only kick. Well, this is an example. Although I don't believe it. Okay. The CPU takes forever to decide. Like 30 seconds. The CPU is gonna perform it. The ability it can with the character it chooses doesn't really matter. It knows all the movesets. Also, the graphics are nice. They're very nice. Really nice. Look at the character. When he's standing still, there's like jets of stuff coming out of his armpits, it looks like, but it's not. It's hilarious. This is trial mode. Same thing. The only difference is they increased it to hard level. That's the only difference. I'd say versus mode is easy level, trial mode is hard, and story mode is normal. But why do you have a select option if you're gonna change it anyway? Pointless. Because they don't want you to know the secret. The secret is, it's all the same game. They were being lazy. Lazy. That's why America didn't get it. Because they didn't understand why they have the same game. Why they paid $50 for a cartridge with the same game. It's repetitive. The only thing that keeps me from rating it so bad, it's ridiculous. The only thing that keeps me from rating it so bad is ridiculous. It's because of the fact that the music is awesome. The graphics are awesome. And it has some pretty good fighting scenes too. What I never understand is this little crosshair that turns in front. It's supposed to be a lock for your gun, but when half the people don't have a gun that can lock, which is the lighter machine gun, not the cannon, what's the time to end this? Now, graphics were good. The music was good. It was fun fighting at first, okay? But graphics, music, and fighting don't make the game. If it lacks what it claims to have, then that means it sucks. Why would you want to play a game over again that you got tired of? After 10 fights, it's all the same. The fun, it's not that fun after a while. So, that's marked down. The gameplay, it's good overall. Because of the graphics and the music, plus the fighting, make it a 3 out of 5. The story, which it claims to have, is a 0 out of 5 because it doesn't exist. Overall, it's a third less than half. That's really bad. Now, the second opinion would be, since it's free, it would be an average game. But, too bad. Sorry.